Yeah, YouTube fam, Maverick in the space one more time. Still with the best and most credible opinion. Still fair and fearless analysis. You see them in my reggae friendly shirt today. And by the way, continue to do the right thing, you know. Press off the little subscribe button there and make we continue build up the numbers. And don't just subscribe. I want you to share the videos, spread by word of mouth, what the Maverick go on with on the channel here. And of course, drop a comment in the comment section. Alright, just before the national trials, the Maverick, they do a video, you see, talking about Christopher Taylor and his decision to do the 200 meters at their trials instead of run his pet event, the 400 meters. The trials did come, Taylor did, when he come second in the 200, and me did decide to watch ya. Me now about the pressure him since he make the team as a 200 meter runner. But fast forward to now, couple weeks before the cutoff point to reach the qualifying standard for the 200 meters. Taylor run recently, run 20.35. The qualifying time is actually 20.16. So he's yet to attain the qualifying standard. However, he still have a chance to run the flat event because in the top 32 ranked 200 meters runners in the world. So unless some whole heap of people run the qualifying time and squeeze him off of the list, he might still get in. But basically, upon the bubble him there. No, me not think that good enough for an athlete of the stature of a Christopher Taylor. And as good and as versatile as Taylor was while he was at Calabar, me still think, by far, the 400 meters I'm strongest event. Me still think as a senior, him stand much better of a chance to make an impact, medal podium, reach a final, that kind of thing, over the quarter mile than over the 200 meters. Them man, they will run 200 meters, my boss. I don't think them 20.3 something here. I go can stack up in the final. Say, I'm really the kind of puzzled about his decision to go 200 instead of go 400, you know. What somebody that explained to me is that they must remember, say, I come off a suspension and he not get to do the requisite work over the past 2 years. So he probably body not strong enough if he can endure the 400 meter work. Because 400 meter work are hard work, you know, we not go around it, you know. So based on that, he opted to do the 200 meters. Probably I calculate, say, the 200 meter field is not that strong in Jamaica, so he'll be better able to get through running the 200 meter. Whatever the thinking was. Him come second at trials behind Brian Level, and now he must struggle to make the qualifying time. Think him have one more opportunity to make that automatic qualifying time so that it no matter where nobody else do, him in at the flat 200 meters. But me don't know, me not sure me buy that something though. But because you're on suspension, you know the work. When you're on suspension, you don't stop me from training. You don't stop me from putting in the gym work. You don't stop me from, you can't do it, you don't have the race sharpness. And you don't have the race work, if for want of a better term. But me don't know if not being involved in a competition, being on suspension, stop you from prepare for whenever you a time come for you get back on the track. I'm sure if him go run a quarter mile and Chris Taylor start find anywhere near him best farm, he might be much more competitive in the 400 meters. Not just in Jamaica, you know, but even at the world level. I guess him decides he might take things in stride still. He met the team that was his first objective for them on the plane to Tokyo. He achieved that. So I guess the next step now, you know, he'll be able to put in the requisite work now to get back up to a level where he feel like he can push to get the 400. And again, you can look, say maybe he can be thinking of fostering thoughts of running for the relay team, the 4x1 that is. And of course the 4x4. But again, if you go break in a 4x1 team there, it's going to be very challenging. Because a whole heap of sub 10 runner we have there now. We're going to have sub 10 runner. The on the day of the final can't get no race, you know. Can't get no run, can't get no place for the team, you know. Maybe come safest bet is to be a part of the 4x4. Eh? We qualify for that 4x4 there, right? We assume so because how things been going recently, you know, Jamaica struggle to qualify some of them regular events, you know. Just to qualify for them, we are struggling, you know. Eh? But we did, as we said from them time, the people, you know, the unpublished video, we find it strange that Taylor go 200 instead of 400. See, Antonio Watson, the defending world champion there, he must struggle too. A 46 he run over the weekend too. He must struggle with injury. Anyway, we wish Comey Taylor all the best. I remember him come from a point where him that talk about to leave it alone. Yeah, when him get the unfortunate suspension, him that talk about say if throwing him spikes and I suppose now a step by step now to get back to fulfilling his good potential. He's still a relatively young youth. Him still have, I think, something to offer, but from the lofty heights of expectation what we did have when we see this youth a run 45 as a class 3 youth at champs. Nobody could tell me, say, Christopher Taylor wasn't gonna be one of them guys there. One of those guys. You know those guys, those elite guys? But again, in the case study of Jamaican athletes when they quite kick on and fulfill their potential, Christopher Taylor name Afi in the lab sheet there. For do the study pan. But tell people already, Christopher Taylor is arguably, the greatest champs athlete, You can't find 5 champs athletes who have been more dominant at boys champs than Christopher Taylor. Taylor no lose champs, and Taylor no lose events at champs, much as we lose champs. But one of them when he stay too long at school. We go through that the story that fully already and rinse it out. The last year when him go back to school, mistake. Should have never go back to school a year there. There's nothing more to prove for Calabar. There's nothing more to prove for Christopher Taylor. And if you look on the entire class there, the whole class there, remember them? Stevenson. You remember them? None of them no really press the button the way them should have pressed the button as it relates to the senior ranks. Taylor is a man. Remember, Taylor come and make a world final already, So we can't ball upon Taylor too much, We have to look on what we did expect of him when we are ball about him. Because if you go to what we were expecting of him, then merely getting to a final, not really fulfill the potential when we did think him have when him there Calabar, But it's a long way back. And of course, them adversity I will face along the way. We assume if it not destroy him, it will make him a stronger kid. Stronger, build him character more. Make him test him metal and toughen him metal at the same time. Why the 200 instead of the 400 though? It's a common sense question. See the people, Reggae Phrenic. Go to reggaephrenic.com. REGGAEPHRENIK.com. And you see them around there. Reggae Phrenic and a shirt alone, One bag of thing. Just go around up on the digital platform and look. reggaephrenic.com. And remember, don't just watch the Maverick video them. When you watch them, But be asking for a little more. Don't just watch. Press that little subscribe button as well. Make we continue to build up the numbers. And I love the argument, So jump in the comment section and make we chat. If you feel you're rubbish me attack, tell me you feel you're rubbish me attack. See, me not going to get offended. Because I've been told that a lot. Almost every day, people tell me that. But no, people just tell me that too, they want to hurt my feelings. But the Maverick feelings don't hurt that easily. Yeah? People disagree with them, tell us you're rubbish attack. Me tell us you're rubbish attack too, Am I style that, But it is what it is, people. How much Maverick, me say? How much Maverick? How much Maverick? Can you see the Reggae Phrenic shirt good? Look on it good. Jamaican colors. See it here? One Reggae Phrenic. How much Maverick? It's not few. It's not few. Not two. One Maverick.